From corporate giants to government entities, organizations around the world are susceptible to making costly mistakes. Sometimes these errors can cost billions of dollars, resulting in catastrophic financial consequences for those involved. In this video, we will take a look at the 5 most expensive mistakes in history that resulted in billions of dollars lost. From poor business decisions to technological failures, we will explore the causes behind these costly mistakes and the impact they had on the companies and industries involved. So let's dive into these costly errors and learn from the lessons of the past to avoid making similar mistakes in the future. Spanish submarine mistake. In 2013, the Spanish Navy purchased a new S-80 class submarine from the Spanish shipbuilding company, Navantia. The submarine was designed to be one of the most advanced in the world, with features such as a low acoustic signature and increased capacity for weapons and crew. However, during the construction process, a serious design flaw was discovered in the submarine's propulsion system. Specifically, the submarine was too heavy and could not submerge without sinking to the bottom of the ocean. This was a costly mistake, as the submarine was estimated to have cost around 2.2 billion euros to build. The mistake was not discovered until after the construction of the first submarine had been completed, and was subsequently found that all 4 submarines in the class were affected by the same design flaw. The mistake was attributed to a miscalculation in the weight of the submarine, and Navantia was forced to completely redesign the propulsion system to fix the issue. As a result of this mistake, the delivery of the submarines was delayed by several years, and the cost of the project ballooned to over 3 billion euros. The Spanish government was also forced to seek additional funding from the country's defense budget to cover the additional costs. The Spanish submarine mistake serves as a cautionary tale of the importance of thorough testing and quality control in large-scale engineering projects. The high cost of the mistake underscores the need for careful planning and oversight, especially when large amounts of public funds are at stake. In 2010, the Dubai Mall, one of the largest shopping malls in the world, suffered a serious incident when the Dubai Aquarium, which is located inside the mall, experienced a leak. The aquarium is one of the mall's most popular attractions, featuring over 33,000 marine animals, including sharks, rays, and other exotic species. The leak occurred in the aquarium's acrylic panel, which was 32 meters long and weighed over 245 tons. The panel suddenly gave way, causing water to spill out into the mall and sending panicked shoppers fleeing for safety. The incident was captured on video and quickly went viral, causing widespread concern and criticism. The cost of the mistake was significant, both in terms of monetary damages and public relations. The mall had to be temporarily closed while the leak was fixed, resulting in lost revenue for businesses and inconvenience for shoppers. The total cost of the incident was estimated to be around $10 million, including repair costs and loss of revenue. The cause of the leak was attributed to a combination of factors, including high water pressure and material fatigue in the acrylic panel. In response to the incident, the mall implemented a number of new safety measures, including increased monitoring and regular maintenance of the aquarium. The Dubai Aquarium leak serves as a reminder of the importance of proper maintenance and safety protocols in large-scale commercial attractions. The high cost of the mistake underscores the need for thorough planning and attention to detail in ensuring the safety and enjoyment of visitors. In the early 2010s, the French National Railway Company, SNCF, ordered 2,000 new trains to be put into service starting in 2016. These trains were designed to be the next generation of high-speed trains with increased capacity and improved passenger amenities. However, when the trains were delivered and tested, a major problem was discovered. The trains were too wide to fit through hundreds of train station platforms across France. Specifically, the trains were 3 inches, 7.6 centimeters, wider than the platforms at many of the stations. As a result, the trains were unable to be put into service as planned, and costly modifications had to be made to both the trains and the train stations to accommodate the new trains. This included widening or rebuilding hundreds of station platforms across the country, as well as modifications to the trains themselves. The total cost of the mistake was estimated to be around $20.5 billion. The cause of the mistake was attributed to a communication breakdown between the different teams involved in the train project, with the teams responsible for the train design not consulting with those responsible for the track and station design. This lack of coordination resulted in a costly mistake that could have been avoided with proper planning and oversight. The SNCF train mistake serves as a cautionary tale of the importance of thorough planning and communication in large-scale engineering projects. The high cost of the mistake underscores the need for careful attention to detail and coordination between different teams and stakeholders to ensure that costly mistakes are avoided. On April 20, 2010, the Deepwater Horizon oil rig, located in the Gulf of Mexico, experienced a catastrophic explosion that resulted in the deaths of 11 crew members and a massive oil spill that lasted for several months. The explosion was caused by a blowout in the wellhead, which allowed oil and gas to escape under high pressure. The explosion and subsequent oil spill were among the worst environmental disasters in history, and the total cost of the incident has been estimated at around $65 billion. This includes the cost of cleanup and restoration efforts, as well as damages paid out to affected parties. The explosion and spill caused widespread environmental damage, including harm to marine life, coastal ecosystems, and local economies that relied on fishing and tourism. The incident also had significant financial and reputational impacts on BP, the company responsible for the operation of the oil rig. The cause of the incident was attributed to a combination of factors, including poor maintenance, inadequate safety protocols, and mismanagement of the oil well. In the aftermath of the disaster, BP and other companies involved in the oil rig operation faced significant legal and regulatory scrutiny, resulting in new safety regulations and increased oversight of the oil and gas industry. The Deepwater Horizon oil rig explosion serves as a stark reminder of the potential dangers and high costs associated with oil and gas exploration and production, and underscores the need for rigorous safety standards and careful management of these resources to prevent catastrophic incidents. The Apollo 13 space mission was the seventh manned mission in the American Apollo space program and was launched on April 11, 1970. The mission was intended to land on the moon, but an explosion in one of the oxygen tanks in the spacecraft's service module on April 13, 1970, caused the mission to be aborted. The explosion damaged the spacecraft's oxygen and power supply, forcing the crew to abandon the plan to land on the moon and instead focus on getting the spacecraft back to Earth safely. The crew, along with teams on the ground, worked tirelessly to troubleshoot the problems and improvise solutions to keep the crew alive. Despite the challenges, the mission was ultimately successful, and the crew returned safely to Earth on April 17, 1970. However, the cost of the mission was significant, both in terms of financial costs and risks to human life. The total cost of the Apollo 13 mission is estimated to be around $375 million, a significant sum at the time. However, the true cost of the mission can't be measured in monetary terms alone. The risks to the lives of the crew, as well as the intense efforts required to bring them back safely, demonstrated the importance of thorough planning, quick thinking, and skilled execution in space missions. The Apollo 13 mission also had lasting impacts on the space program, leading to increased emphasis on safety and redundancy in spacecraft design and operations. The mission's success, despite the challenges faced by the crew and ground teams, has become a symbol of human ingenuity, resourcefulness, and courage in the face of adversity. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed learning about these costly mistakes. If you want to see more content like this, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video.